We are at the Airborne Speedway, which we are using as a template for the 5th race of the season at Hamburg Speedway. Since Hamburg has not been made for NR 2003, I decided to use a substitute, and Airborne is the closest because it's 0.5 miles, and it's a dirt track, so closest, yeah. The 21 of Evan Rudd will be leading us to the green flag. Starting beside him is the 11 of Simon Fox. As you can see, drivers 22 through 42 in points will be participating in this race because 1 through 21 raced at Langhorne, where Alexander Rowe scored his first win of the season. So, going by what NASCAR would do, sometimes half the field will be in one track and the other half will be on another track. That's what we're doing here. So, it's kind of complicated, with the lower people down in points who won't be able to go back up to the championship, but at this point they're probably already out of running for the championship, so it won't really matter. So NASCAR did this, so we're kind of keeping realistic races. So yeah, Evan Rudd has a neat chance of opportunity here today, and tonight in this race. Evan Rudd is looking to be the first driver to win in all 3 series. He has won in the Rainbow Dash Truck Series in Season 1 at Richmond, and he won in the Wrangler Busch Series at Hickory. So Evan Rudd has a shot of being the first driver to win in all 3 series. Whether he can do it or not, we shall see. But for now, here's the command for the 5th time here in Season 1 here at Hamburg Speedway.
Drivers, start your engines!
So we got a full field. Yeah. Field is rolling off. I've used this track many times when I simulate races. Airborne is a pretty fun track. A packed crowd here tonight. Evan Rudd looking to make history, running a different paint scheme in this race, which I just do a different scheme every now and then so people can see their other cars' choices that their car has. So, first 4 events, we have 4 different winners. Rodriguez Zaptos, Steve Gamer, Gabriel Wonderly, and Alexander Rowe. Will Evan Rudd be the 5th different race winner? Pace car is in. Pull them belts tight. We are racing 25 laps here at Hamburg. And Evan Rudd puts the hammer down as we head off towards turn number 1. Battle for second between the 11 and the 13. Not much battle, as Simon Fox maintains second place. And in turn number 3, and leading the first lap and gaining 5 bonus points is Evan Rudd in the 21 car. Simon Fox on his back bumper. Simon still technically, he's not really a rookie anymore because he's won several times in the other series. Battle for third. Here comes the 92 of Ebola Wonderly. Ebola trying to still write her own history in this league. Not as successful as Gabriel, I don't think. Driving that famous Hudson Hornet. It's not famous yet because they've got no wins for that team, which is several drivers. 73, Kaka Silver Paul making one of her infrequent starts here in this series as a part-time driver. Simon Fox still hounding Evan Rudd. The next event, we will be heading to Martinsville, where all 42 drivers will be able to race. So, no drivers will be missing that race. So, yeah. Still a battle for third. There's a 92, gets a run on the outside, but here comes the 13 of Eli Bright on the inside. This is going to allow these drivers to fall back, so they can't keep doing this if they're going to challenge for the win, which Evan Rudd still has at this moment. So we got a battle for position for once. 73, Silver Paul still trying to move up. 51, Max Anderson is moving up as well. Good run for the 51 team. There's the 8, TJ Hanley, driving his pink car that he painted by himself. There's Gabriel Wonderly, a former race winner at Hillsborough earlier in the season. Not faring too well. Well, yeah, he is faring well. He's in the top 10. There's Rodriguez Zapdos, the first ever winner. No matter what he does after the rest of his career, he will always be remembered as the first ever Cup Series winner. So that will never change. There's Zachary Fitzwater making his first start of the season in the 12th spot. He signed up, and wouldn't you know it, I forgot to put him in the races. And yeah. See, even I forget sometimes. I thought I put him in here, but I guess I did not. Evan Rudd has pulled away from Simon Fox quite a bit, by almost a full second. And now in third is a 92 car of Ebola Wonderly. So the famous Hudson Hornet is trying to close in on the race leaders. She's actually gained 0.3 of a second the last lap. See what's battling for last. Nick Kennedy is in last. Not where you want to be. There's Trudell, the all-time race winner in the number 96 car, making one of his infrequent starts in this series, trying to gain that 24th career win. There's a 5, Brian Fox. Struggling a little. Whoa! He makes contact with the 47 car. It's going to be 42 of Aureus. Aureus, of course, making one of his starts as well. There's a 9 car. Another famous Hudson Hornet, Derek Edison. Doing all right. Basically, it's single file here tonight. I bumped up the AI to 85%, so they're going almost full throttle, so they should be getting into some wrecks. But, yeah. This game is really weird sometimes. You put it on 90, they'll wreck. You put it on 85, they don't wreck. You put it on 110, they wreck a lot. It's kind of neat how big of a difference that little percentage is that they don't wreck on. The 9 trying to move up a spot, Derek Edison. Trying to go past Zachary Fitzwater. So this is Fitzwater's debut in this Cup Series. TJ Hanley trying to go around Joshua Rush. Max Anderson about to be passed by Gabriel Wonderly. So Wonderly's been getting good on the dirt recently with a victory at Hillsboro. And Gabriel will complete the pass and move up to 6th spot. Keka Silverpaw in 5th. Eli Bright 4th. Ebola 3rd. Ebola lost some ground that lap, so she's not gaining any. A 3-way battle for last place. These drivers, they don't want to finish last. And as of right now, it's Clyde Sparks who will get the last car award for this race. Oh, he gets a run on the outside, trying to go around the 99. Kind of unusual that you try and pass on the outside because you don't really have much grip up there. Simon Fox still in 2nd place. Be his career best. So, we are going to get the 11 laps to go signal this time by. And Evan Rudd will make history. He will be the first driver to win in all 3 series. I don't remember if NASCAR has a name for that. I just remember that they've won in all 3 series. And Evan Rudd is about to do that. Of course, I'm pretty sure he'd want to return to the Busch Series where he won, of course, at Hickory, as I mentioned before. 10 laps to go. He went winless in Season 2 of the Rainbow Dash Truck Series, so he's got a winless season in there. So, yeah, Evan Rudd looking to make history. Mostly up in 58. Gabriel Wonderly trying to go for 5th. Gabriel has been picking up the pace ever since he returned to this league. Sometimes you just get that good run. You just have that momentum. And Gabriel has that momentum after his win at Hillsboro. He's in the 6th spot. Trying to go for 5th to get a top 5. 51 car, Max Anderson trying to move up past the 23 of Joshua Rush. Not enough in turn 3. Mostly single file. 42 going around Jackie Fitzwater. There's Treadle, all-time race winner. 18th spot, not a good race for him. Lead is 2.24. Since the next race is Martinsville, we will not have 110% either. It'll be like 80 or 90. Just enough so we can have some wrecks, just enough so we can have some green flag racing. We always know Martinsville is a heck of a race. Then after Martinsville, we will go to Heidelberg, and then the season finale at North Wilkesboro. As of right now, as the recording of this video, North Wilkesboro does not have a dirt version, which I am shocked at. So we're going to go to the pavement. So it's going to be a break of character because we're supposed to be running on dirt at North Wilkesboro, but there is no dirt. And we will see who our Season 1 champion is. It's a short season, I know, 8 races. Season 2 will be 19 races. The season that I'm dreading the most is 1964 or 63, where we're going to have 64 races, or is it 62? That's going to be so long. Good grief! I'll be posting races about what, once or twice a day. Jeez. Of course, when this race is uploaded, I believe I'll upload it on the same day as Langhorne was. So you guys will get 2 races on the same day since, you know, they raced twice on the same day. So we're going to get the 3 laps to go signal this time by Simon Fox, mostly single file. Actually, we are single file all the way through this field. Oh, 44, Zachary Fitzwater trying to go around Aureus. This will be for the 13th spot. This will be 5 bonus points. Or not 5 bonus points. This will be 5 points for Zachary Fitzwater's total. Not that it'll help since he'll be in the back of the pack with the standings. We are not catching lap traffic, so we are good. Question is, can Evan Rudd make it the next 2 laps and make history? His lead is 2.4. Popsicle sticks are in the air. 2 laps to go. If a caution comes out between now and the white, this race will be official. I know it's been a boring race, but we got to test the waters on the AI. As I said, it'll be about 90. Going to go to Martinsville in the next event. Into turns 3 and 4. White flag, 1 lap to go for Evan Rudd, and he will make history. He's already made a ton of history in the SCRL so far, multiple time race winner, and now he will finally cross off a win here in the Cup Series. Into turns 3 and 4. This race was never in question once we took the green flag. Off the final turn, Evan Rudd becomes the first driver to win in every single series, and he will win here at Hamburg. So here are your race results. Evan Rudd leads every single lap and scores his first win in the Cup Series, and by doing that, he has now won in all 3 series, Cup, Busch, and Truck. Second is Simon Fox. Third, Ebla Wonderly. Fourth, Kaka Silverpaw. Fifth, Gabriel Wonderly. Sixth, Eli Bright. Seventh, Joshua Rush. Eighth, Max Henderson. Ninth, Tim Randolph. And 10th, Rodriguez Zaptus. The rest of your race results, all 23 drivers finished the race. No one was a lap down, and no one was out. Well, that was a somewhat tame race here at Airborne, but at least we had some battles for the position and all that. Well, we will take you to victory lane, to the guy who made history here tonight, Evan Rudd, who has now won in all 3 of the major series. Here are the point standings at the 4th race of the season at Hamburg. Bill Jones is still our points leader. He has a 54-point lead over Luke Rainey. 3rd is Sebastian Torres, 61 points behind. 4th, Zach Hausen-Knight, 63 points behind. And 5th, Diego Yepes, 82 points behind. 6th is Alexander Rose. 7th, Al Legacy. 8th, Gatlin Downey. 9th, Riley Spurley Tube. And 10th, Jack Legacy. 11th is Zhang Carnioni, I think. 12th, Steve Gamer. 13th, Rubens Wonderly. 14th, Evan Hunter. 15th, Cam Nixie. 16th, Colin Jebberg. 17th, Gabriel Wonderly. 18th, Ebola Wonderly. 19th, Heckle White Lion. And 20th is Simon Fox. 21st, Steve Morgan. 22nd, Dexter Black. 23rd, Marcos Alejandro. 24th, Kyle Metz. 25th, Evan Rudd, who just won at Hamburg. 26th, James Stabilito. 27th, Joshua Rush. 28th, Rodriguez Zaptos. 29th, Brian Fox. And 30th, Derek Edison. 31st, Nick Kennedy. 32nd, Patrick Smith. 33rd, Clyde Sparks. 34th, Eli Bright. 35th, Shuttle. 36th, Kaka Silverpaw. 27th, Cole Nixie. 38th, TJ Hanley. 39th, Zaptos Armorditos. 40th, Daniel Bouchard. 41st, Aureus. 42nd, Max Anderson. 43rd, Tim Randolph. And last in points is Zachary Fitzwater. So that is your point standings after the 4th race of the season at Hamburg. We will next see you at the 5th race of the season at the Martinsville Speedway. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.